I'm not sure. What's in your wallet?
All right. What's going on, y'all? This is Joe's McFly hitting you up with a off-day Q&A. You know, we're just chopping it up. Nothing formal right now. We're just all talking and having a good conversation here. So let's see what's going on with everybody. What? Go tell mommy. Go tell mommy. She's in the room. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see right now. What's good? What's good? You watching them hockey playoffs? Nah. Hold up. Let me just pop out the chat right here. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Off-day Q&A. I saw Torres was playing left field in AAA. Yes, I did see that. Let me see if there's any news that we can, anything that's noteworthy, really. I haven't seen anything today, really, for the off day, but, you know, it's always a good way to start. Just watching MLB Network right now. Red Sox losing right now. Would you rather trade for DeGrom, Mad Bum, or Syndergaard? Oh shit, my mic is all the way over here. All right. Can you hear me better? You probably can hear me better because the mic is closer. What I rather trade for? I would rather trade for probably DeGrom, but maybe Mad Bum, honestly. I feel like the Mets will try to freaking rape the Yankees in a trade. Wow. Close play. Close play at the plate right there. DeGrom is locked up until 2020. That is true. Very true. Most probably, we're going to go with DeGrom, probably. But it just feels like the Mets will try to, like, straight fleece the Yankees. If you know what I mean. What up, Joe? I was wondering if you'd like the idea of the Yanks signing Tim Lincecum. No, I don't. I already seen the name. I said no. No, thank you. I'm good. Golden Knights 3-2. What's good, Asia? A World Series is worth it. Yeah. Depends. I mean, you're not going to pay super above market value either. You know what I mean? Not going to do that. I mean, that's just silly. I want to make sure that this thing came up correctly. What up, Alyssa? How you doing? Even come on the off days, yeah. Well, we ain't got nothing to really do, right? So you might as well just chop it up and talk it up.
Still nervous about buying a house?
All right, let's see. Are there any prospects that you definitely not willing to trade? For me, it's Florial, a Sheffield that I would keep. Max, I would probably. I really like Medina also. If you don't know about him, but I really like Medina. Yankees have a lot of pitching prospects, so even I'm not married to Justice Sheffield, you know, so I'm open to letting him go to acquire a really good pitcher. Florial, I don't think that the Yankees are gonna trade just because he's hurt right now. I mean, why would you trade him when he's hurt? So, who saw the finals yesterday? I seen the finals yesterday. Would you trade Andujar, Hicks, and Dellin for Machado? No, I won't.
With Expedia, you can
I won't.
flight,
I won't.
car,
Honestly, I won't.
all in one place. Everything you need to go.
Hey, Joe, have you seen the report about the Mets willing to trade DeGrom and Syndergaard? All right, so let's take a look at that report because I did see it. I think that was by the New York Post, right? Somebody wrote it. I think it was Joel Sherman. Was it Joel Sherman's report? Something about what the Yankees... Let's see. While that's loading up here. Was that report real? Yeah, it was real.
What if there were a toy store for dads? It would be filled with cool stuff that gives him it would be the Home Depot. Get this real
let me see. My friend just posted it.
$9. The Home Depot. More safe, more doable.
Old Dominion puts together a winning performance.
It was Joel Sherman. What time?
One ranking in claims prevention.
What time did he put that up? Was it today that he put up that article? I'm not sure.
Old Dominion, official freight carrier of Major League.
No, I can't find the freaking article.
Coors Light has a lighter, crisper taste.
No, I can't find it. When was it that he wrote it? Let me see. Yeah, it was today. What the hell?
The world's most refreshing beer.
I'm just looking through his tweets because he usually tweets it out. LeBron to LA, I don't like it. I want LeBron to go to the Spurs. That's just me though.
Get a great price and a great network.
The new unlimited
All right, here we go. I found the article.
2 months for only $35.
All right, so
Switch to Sprint.
gotta hop on this Q&A. Yep. All right. Medina's the best pitching prospect in the system. That's a fact. Frazier Perez is up there too, but he was hurt. But Medina is the man, guys. Medina is the man. He's basically got Luis Severino or possibly Luis Severino potential. Seriously. If you guys do not know who Medina is, Google him. Have you seen? Hold on. All right. What about getting Brandon McCartney? No. See, the Yankees don't need a number 4 or number 5 guy. The Yankees need a guy that's going to be toward the top of the rotation. They don't need another, like, stopgap kind of dude. But if we really had the opportunity to get Mad Bum, there's a lot of other guys. Actually, today, I was listening to the radio, Mike Francesa, and he actually brought up a name where if they fall out of it, he's a possibility too, and that's Michael Wacha. Wacha is a possibility also. So Michael Wacha's a possibility. So Capote, hey, yeah, he is a real deal, bro. He's the real deal too. I think he's gonna be the guy that's gonna get the next call up. That's what I think. And he was in Double-A. I don't think that he's pitching Triple-A yet. And I think he's gonna be getting the next call up by the Yankees. There was a report going around where somebody was saying that he was probably gonna get the call up. That's why they weren't pitching him for a while. Like he didn't make a couple of starts. Like they held him back a little bit. But I think they were gonna start him at the in the doubleheader. Would have been nice to see him too. Let me see here. Sorry, just trying to catch up to some of these. Jones, you probably heard what's going on with Hanley Ramirez. Where or what do you think is going to happen with him? Where will he land? I think he's going to go to an American League team. And if you put I guess gun to my head, probably the Orioles or Minnesota. That's what I think. Joe, sorry I'm late. We just started, man. Are you going to Ron Guidry night? I don't know. Possibly. DeGrom would really help us so dearly. Yes, I know. LeBron to the Knicks. I freaking wish LeBron gave to the Knicks. Are you coming tomorrow? I don't know. Probably not. If I do go to a game, it's probably going to be the Sunday game. Oh my God, LeBron on Golden State would be unfair. I don't think that's going to happen. That would be crazy. What kind of prospect would you deal for DeGrom? I mean, they're gonna ask for a lot, especially it being the Mets. Like, they're going to ask for a lot. Like, they're gonna ask for Andujar. They really are. DeGrom to the Yankees. What prospects would you give up? I like Albert Abreu more. You guys are seeing LeBron to Lakers. What are your thoughts on the Astros drafting Bregman's brother and Correa's brother? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to figure out, get something in the genes. I don't know. But it's, I don't really pay too much attention to draft stuff because the draft is like the players are so far away when you draft them. This prospect does not get a lot of love, but I think Domingo, of course he gets a lot of love. Domingo Acevedo gets a lot of love. He's a top 10 Yankee prospect. Seems like Cole Hamels is not doing so well this year. He's not. I know he was starting today, going up against the Astros. I don't know how they're doing there, but when is Justice Sheffield getting called up? They're not going to rush Justice at all. I hope Sonny Gray keeps pitching like this. Yes, me too. I agree. Fully agree. Let me see here. Yes, I have. Okay. Oh, you watching hockey? Nice. Red Sox about to take that L. I hope you're right. Can never count out that team in Fenway Park. Do you think Romine should be the starting catcher? No, I'm just going to stop that right there. No, I'm not. I'm not even going to entertain that question. Absolutely not. I know lots of these guys. Personally, I think Rosweiga and Rogers, who are both friends of mine, are the most ready. Yeah, I think he is ready. You're right. And Rogers too, man. Josh Rogers is, I think he's ready too. There's a lot of them that are ready. Like, they can pitch in the big leagues. I'm really, 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 really interested in seeing my man's here. So I definitely want to see him come up. I was just with Abreu. Now, I seen you. You put a picture that you were up with Abreu. I seen that. I told you to introduce me to these guys, man. I was talking to Herman the other day on Instagram. Excited for this 3-game set against our little brother. It's all right. It's just another series to me. I don't really. Do you respect Kevin Durant? That guy is super gifted. I do. I mean, that's it. The guy did what he's supposed to do. I'm not gonna talk about he went to another team and blah blah blah. He did what he was supposed to do. He didn't break the rules or anything. So, why not? How do you feel about the Yankees being 31-9 since starting 9-9? Very happy. Very happy. Very happy. I'm so happy with this team. What about if we gave up Frazier and Austin for a pitcher? Yes, I'm with that. Acevedo, mi pana full. So, tú conoces todo el mundo, loco. Did you see the rumor circulating that the Yanks might go after the lefty reliever Brad Hand to fortify the bullpen to get another effective lefty? I did see something like that. I did see something like that. And, honestly, I kind of want to throw the assets toward a starter. I don't want to throw them toward a reliever. That's just me. That's not too much of a popular opinion. People like Brad Hand. Brad Hand is pretty good, but they're going to ask a lot. And the Padres would have all of the leverage in a conversation like that. And the Yankees would have a lot of competition from somebody like the Astros, who really need bullpen help, you know. So I was born in 1987, so I never got to see the late 90s Yankees. But I'm so excited about this new team. You should be, and appreciate this time. I didn't appreciate it enough when I was younger. What's up, Joe? What's up, Carter? Don't rush, Chef. I agree. Andujar and Gleyber Torres are not to be traded for anything. Oh, shit. Damn it. I hate this chat thing. It pisses me the hell off. It really does. Here we go. Traded for anything, that is my opinion. Right, but the Mets are going to ask for Andujar. That's because they know they're not getting Gleyber Torres, so they're going to ask for Andujar. Knicks or Jets win a title first? Jets. All the hype of Chef. I feel like I'm a mispronounce. Yo, Peter, can you help me with pronouncing Loaisaga's name? Did I pronounce it right? Is it Loaisiga? Loaisiga. Did I pronounce it right? Yeah, no, they are ready. They're ready. Those guys are ready. I don't think that Chef is ready yet. I think they still got to round him out into shape, and they're still going to continue to prepare him. Who's your favorite reliever on the Yankees? Chapman right now. I bet Romine could DH a game soon. I doubt it, though. I doubt that, too. That's probably not going to happen. Who you like more, Stanton or Judge? Judge. Do you think Gleyber Torres will move up to the leadoff spot? I want to keep him at 9, honestly. If anything, if you want to move him up to 7. But I kind of want to keep him at 9. I like him there at the bottom of the order. Will the Yankees entertain a trade for Dylan Betances? I don't know, possibly. I mean, I don't know why you would trade him. He's pitching really well right now, but I mean, you're gonna take somebody out of your pen. Do you think it was silly getting Walker when we knew we had Drury, Torres, and Andujar? Absolutely not. I do not think that. I'm glad. I was really happy that the Yankees got Walker. There's never such thing as too much depth on your team. Anytime, just let me know. I'll introduce you to them. Nice, Peter. I'll hold you to that, man. I wanted to meet you when I went down there to Florida. I never got a chance to. Romine over Gary looking less and less ridiculous. No, it's still ridiculous. Trust me, it's ridiculous. Could give up huge prospects for Hamill. No, you're not giving up huge prospects for Hamill. Chance needs to pick it up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That Periscope yesterday was lit. That's how it be, bro. That's how it be. It's crazy. All 13 innings, man. It was crazy out there. Would you entice the idea of trading Tyler Austin? Absolutely. LeBron, Drury's not going anywhere. I agree. LeBron to the Celtics would make the greatest team ever. That's probably not going to happen because of Kyrie Irving. Sorry, couldn't give up huge prospects for Hamels. I agree with that too. Johnny Lasagna. Room tour. What do you mean room tour? Irving will have something to say about that. I agree. Your thoughts on the latest R2C2 Sevi and Gary podcast? I think it was the best one thus far. I mean, they've had some really good podcasts, but yeah, I mean that one was really good because if you listen to that podcast and you hear Gary speaking in Spanish and the way that he comes forth very, and you lose that through the translator, right? And I think that's why I think some fans don't have that relationship with Gary as what they do with some of the other players because they don't have that kind of relationship with him because of the way he's not communicating with them directly. It's to a freaking interpreter, and then the interpreter, Marlon Abreu, is talking to you, so it doesn't sound like it's coming from him, and sometimes it doesn't sound genuine. But when you hear Gary Sanchez speak Spanish, bro, he sounds so freaking genuine with what he talks and the way that you know, he's speaking about the way that he would manage a pitcher and the way that he handles CC, and he just it just sounds so genuine coming from him, and I really love Gary Sanchez. I really do love Gary Sanchez. He's one of my favorite players on this team. And people keep, I don't know, they keep forgetting. They act like 40 home run catchers grow on trees, and they really don't. So, I don't know. People weird. Does anybody have any thoughts on facing Todd Frazier? No thoughts at all. Faced him before, face him again, just like that. LJ's in a position to get everybody fired or traded. Well, I mean, you kind of everybody's kind of like that, really. Yankees are a half game back now. Well, unless the Red Sox have to lose completely. I don't know if they actually finished that. Any thoughts on facing DeGrom or Syndergaard? Apparently, some of the Yankees, especially Giancarlo Stanton, has some really good numbers against DeGrom, like insane numbers against DeGrom. So we'll see with that. Is this team better than 09 in your opinion, and not comparing young players to Hall of Famers? I hate doing these comparisons, but 09 was insane. Like, that team had the comeback ability, it had the Hall of Famers in it, people that did it before, people that are coming up and doing it, new people that just came onto the team. They had an ace in Severino, I think, not Severino, in CC Sabathia, which was a horse, struggled. A-Rod was a beast. I mean, it was that season was fun as hell. That was one of the funnest baseball seasons I remember watching, honestly. That 2009 season. So until they win the ring, then that's more for the off season, bro. Because that 2009 team just did a great job. Even in the playoffs, they were awesome and clutch. They were clutch all freaking year long. Drury, Adams, Wade, McKinney for Hamels. Okay, that's possible. I don't know if Drury's going anywhere. They might add Austin in that deal kind of thing. Loasiaiga. Okay, Loasiaiga. Okay. Loasiaga. Okay. Mets are choked now. Not even Bruce can hit. Yeah, but those are classic trap series. Like, these series can be an easy trap series. Like, you walk into it, you're like, this team sucks. And then before you know, you're losing 2 out of 3. Hamill sucks. Okay, why? He's losing 3-1 to the freaking, world champions? I think so. Right now, let me see. Unless they scored even more runs, but 3-1. I don't think he sucks, but he's just not my first choice. Jumbo and Jake call him Johnny Lasagna. Yes, they do. Jesus. Trying to catch up with some of these questions. These are good ones, though, guys. Good ones. Damn, I'm way behind over here. Hold on. Read any baseball books? Yes, I'm reading the where the hell's my book? I'm reading the book by Brian Hoke, and after that I'm gonna read this one, which is the Yankee Bucket List. So those are the 2 Yankee books that I am reading, and then after that I'll look for some other ones. Let me see. Mets couldn't even beat the Orioles. Yeah, that's true, but you know how it is. I think, let me see here. Wade, Frazier, Torreyes. No, you're not going to get a great pitcher for that, Alyssa. It's going to have to take, it may take a little more, honestly. Will we regret the Stanton trade? No, I don't think so. Next time, just send me a private message on Twitter. I will. And that's what Peter says. Joseph says, do you think if we get Miggy, that means we go hard for Machado? If the Yankees trade, and I don't call him Miggy. I don't. There's only one Miguel Cabrera. So I call him Andy. So that's just me. So if the Yankees trade Andy, I mean, that'll be difficult. It'll be difficult for me to like. That'll be a difficult day for me if the Yankees trade Andujar. But if they do, then I see the Yankees going after Machado. No, Stanton will become great. Tyson Ross and Brad Hand for Sheffield, Drury, Austin, and Abreu. Possibly. I feel like again, I just feel like if you're going to use those assets, get a premier starting pitcher. I don't know if I want another reliever kind of thing. But that's just me. I think Stanton will be great. R.I.P. JC and Jimmy. That's a fact. You stop with the Drury trade. Yeah. Don't you think it's highly unlikely that the Yankees will get DeGrom or Syndergaard, because it seems as though they would want too much, and also the factor that it seems that the Yankees wouldn't be willing to give up a lot. The Yankees are willing to give up prospects, okay? Let's just put that out there. The Yankees are willing to shop their prospects, but especially this year. But I don't see the Yankees and Mets trading. Not a trade of that magnitude. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. Who do you prefer on first, Tyler Austin or Greg Bird? Absolutely Greg Bird. It's not even a question. Greg Bird. Austin does have a lot of highlights this season, yes, but Greg Bird is my first baseman. Who's most feminine player in the clubhouse? I don't know. And I don't know if it matters, but I don't know. Do you think the Yankees would actually trade Andujar? They didn't trade for Garrett Cole because they didn't want to trade Andujar. So it could have been also that they wanted to have Frazier and Andujar, and probably the value for Andujar wasn't as high as what it would be now. So it could have been like, we're going to hold him, increase his value. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, but I don't think so. So I don't understand. So the Giants have a bad record. Bumgarner will be the guy. Am I correct? If the Giants have a bad record, yes, I do think so. If you had to pick who's your favorite non-Yankee player, I'll have to go with favorite non-Yankee player currently playing right now. I'll go with see, Trout. I could say Trout, but it's just he's so far, and I don't catch those games enough. It's a good question. I don't really know. Probably Nolan Arenado. I'll say that. Nolan Arenado. Love watching Nolan Arenado. Love that guy. Don't you think it's highly... Let's see. If you had, let's see. Yeah, the R2C2 podcast today was dope. Miggy Sanchez. No, that was Severino. Severino and Sanchez and CC. Guys are totally different in Spanish atmosphere than what they hear on TV. I can vouch for that. Yeah, for real. Like, first of all, people in Spanish, you just express yourself a lot differently, and you could tell, like, when he talk, when I hear Gary Sanchez talk, he's like, no, porque tú sabes, cuando yo le digo a él, me tiro una cotora aquí, todo lo que yo quiero que, y no, yo no le voy a tirar cosas, yo le voy a decir la verdad. You know, it's like, he's so genuine, it's crazy. Like, he's like, yo, I'm gonna just tell him the truth, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh shit, the Blue Jays just walked off. The freaking Orioles are trash. So then, no, it's like, it's so genuine to hear that, and I feel like, and I wish Gary would start to speak English so that more people can see that side of him that they probably see with Severino, and then they probably may like him more, give him, you know, cut him some more slack. I feel like people are really tough on Gary Sanchez sometimes. Even, you know, some of the criticism is fair, but sometimes I feel like people hunt to criticize him. Like, they're dying to criticize him. Like, he did not have a pass ball for like the first 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden he had one, and then it's like, oh my God, see? Oh. It's like, yo, what the hell? It's so weird. Like, I hate that shit. I really do. I'm for supporting my players, so that's just me. Did you hear about Robinson Cano? What do you think about the situation? I was upset about the Cano, but I'm a different guy on. I take a different stance on steroids. So, with Sanchez, I do not relate because I do not speak Spanish, but I love his game. Oh, I mean, am I sad about Cano? I mean, no, I'm not sad. I just, You know, I'm disappointed, you know, about it, but it is what it is. Let's see. Sergio says Astros are the best. Okay. Sure. Hello, Jules. Hello. So, do you think that the Yankees can trade for DeGrom or Syndergaard? I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I know it's very popular to say, but I don't think it's going to happen. Do you think that the Cavs have a chance? Absolutely not. 3-0 in basketball, it's not possible. It's not happening. Non-Yankees related questions, but what are your thoughts on Brian's... Who's Brian C? Who's that? Who's Brian C? DeGrom for Frazier, Florial, Drury, Acevedo, and Sheffield. Maybe that's probably one top prospect too many, though. I'd probably, you know, scale back on one of those, but that's a possibility. I love Gary Sanchez on extension on his swing when he gets to hit favorite swing. Yes. Are you guys ready for Tanaka batting? Oh my God, I'm gonna get into a rant about National League freaking baseball in a second, but yeah, Tanaka's batting. So, yo, shut up with these crazy trades. If Mad Bum, is Mad Bum worth it? I feel like, yes, he's worth it. He's worth it. He's beyond worth it. He's a bulldog on the mound. You want a guy with an attitude like that on the freaking mound. He's that good. He's as good as advertised. I don't know what else to say about Mad Bum. He is so good, especially when it counts in the postseason. Phil Hughes was so good in 09. Yes, he was. Out of the pen, y'all. Do you Yankees going what? Hold on. All right, I'm not gonna answer any more Noah or frickin', because this is way too many questions about Syndergaard, and it's all the same thing. I'm just repeating myself here. Ooh, jeez. You guys are heavy in the questions today, boy. Yankees gonna get Michael Fulmer. I don't know. Yankees need to keep Buddy Andujar and save money on Machado. Yes, and get an elite pitcher. I agree. Mad doubles. Doubles Andujar. We should call him Doubles Andujar from now on. Doubles Andy. Hamill's losing 4-1. Okay. The Baby Bombers book is good. Really good. Alright, let's go ahead and go into some of these other questions. San Francisco ain't giving up Bumgarner, honestly. Well, I'm going to be very honest with you. Unless you're the GM, you don't really know that. Until... We'll see. Different things can change from here to July 31st. I hate it when people are so absolute about something not happening. We don't need Machado. Stop with the Machado bullshit. We need pitching and nothing else. Yes, pitching. I don't want more offense. No, at least not right now. In the offseason, then we could talk Harper. DeGrom will be a Yankee soon. Okay? All right. I'm just not even going to read these DeGrom questions. These questions are crazy. People just asking the same thing. By writing the 7 line for me, I'm writing the LIRR Port Washington line. Okay. How soon do you see Torres coming back? I don't know. I think it depends on him. He hasn't really produced in AAA, to be honest with you. Has not really produced in AAA. And then not only that, I think if somebody does get the call because Tyler Austin is sent down because he's doing absolutely nothing right now. I mean, nothing. Then, yeah, I see somebody. I see probably Drury coming up for him. If that does happen. Favorite non-Yankees, George Springer. Okay, that's a good guy. Neil Walker was a pointless get as we have infield depth. Yeah, but you say that now because... You see, it's so easy to say it now. You understand? Because, you know, like you knew 100% that Gleyber Torres was going to come up and produce like how Gleyber Torres has. And you knew that, you know, Miguel Andujar was going to come up for a hurt Drury and produce the way that he is. Come on. Let's be serious. And of course, we knew that that Greg Bird was probably never going to come back, right? Like, you knew 100%. I don't know. I thought he was a great guy. I still think he's a good guy, and he's been awesome. You know, honestly, you know, just that veteran play. You can't have a clubhouse full of kids either. You know, you need some vets in there, and just sprinkled in there somewhere. The Giants would have to lose big to trade Madison Bumgarner because the NL sucks. The NL sucks right now. And the only reason that the NL sucks right now is because the Dodgers have not taken off. The Dodgers are set for a hot streak now. And when they take off, they're going to take off. These guys, Arizona started off super hot, came back to earth. I mean, trust me, I still think that that division is the Dodgers to lose, in all honesty. Hey, Joes, do you think that the Yankees will sweep the Mets? I think that they'll win 2 out of 3. Metra, maybe I see you there. I am working it. In the minors right now, there will. Peter says that in the minor right now, there will be a trade of some magnitude. All I got to say is that the next trade that the Yankees make is going to hurt, guys. It is going to hurt. Machado or Lindor for shortstop on the All-Star roster. I guess Machado. I'll go with Machado. We ain't getting any Mets pitchers. We ain't get okay. All right. Anyway, do you think the Yankees will get rid of Ellsbury after the season? Maybe. I don't know. I think the Yankees will win 2, lose 1. Yep. Let's see. De lo mío, Dominican Mafia. Let's see. See, Sandoval, I don't know. You can't speak in absolutes, bro, because you don't know where the teams are going to be at July 31st. Like, seriously. Even Andujar is speaking English now, but I don't really care if Gary chooses to speak Spanish. I know, I get it. I mean, as long as he can communicate with his pitcher and stuff like that. But if he wants to have more of a relationship with the fan base, then he's probably going to have to learn how to speak English. Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in Gary Sanchez. Miguel Andujar started speaking English now in his interviews. Mets made the Orioles look like Cy Young team. Sad thing is, Cole Hamels is not as good as he used to be. I'd rather sign Patrick Corbin next season. I cannot, guys, I can't think about next season free agents. I can't. It's too early for that. We're in a season right now. Gary, I talked to him in Spanish like Sevi, but Gary, he was in the minors a long time for a reason because he was stubborn back then. Yep. Who are your top 5 possible trade candidates? Possible trade candidates? Now we're talking possible, right? All right, so I believe, I heard his name today, Michael Walker. I believe Cole Hamels. I believe Patrick Corbin, because I really don't believe in the Diamondbacks at all in that division. If they fall out of it, Bumgarner, like those kind of guys. Yankee, let me see. Are the Yankees going to make the playoffs? Duh. Oh, so like Asia said, duh. Pitching is the only thing that the Yankees should worry about. Yes, you're right. Golden State will blow a 3-0 lead. I would be astonished if that were to happen. That would be the biggest embarrassment of their lives if that were to happen. My God, that's not happening, though. I wish it to happen, but it's not going to happen. Where can I hear the R2C2 podcast? You can go to iTunes, actually. They're on uninterrupted. I'm trying to grab these questions here. LeBron should sign with the Lakers. I think he should sign with the Spurs. Is it a special game tomorrow or anything? Might sound dumb, but I just want to know your stance. A special game? What do you mean by special game? I think Saturday is supposed to be like a fireworks show over there in City Field. We're not. Oh my God! Here we go again. Please.
About opening your own shop.
Every day.
I think there are some ways to help keep you on track. Closer to home.
Fulmer is a piece of garbage. I don't like Fulmer. Joes, this is crazy, but I saw you sitting in left field last year during the wild card game versus the Twins. Place was electric on Didi's. Yeah, I freaking. Oh my God, I was so excited in that game. That game was crazy. So if we sign Machado, trade Didi instead of Andujar, no? What? I don't understand why many starting pitchers keep rejecting and not helping at all. Rejecting? I don't understand what you're speaking about there. Did you ever see the movie 61? Yes, I did. Hey, fresh cut. Yeah, I got the fresh cut. You know, I got the fresh cut. Alright, so see, got the lineup, got the fresh cut. Look at that. Ready. I was looking a little too crazy. This season has been very exciting so far, man. Yeah, I agree. Super exciting. I was so hyped for this season. Where's Ronald Torreyes? In AAA. How much potential does Chance Adams have? Should we develop him into a middle of the rotation pitcher or package him? He's probably going to get packaged, and I don't see the Yankees getting Archer, but somebody like, you know, in the trade, if you want to do that. I see him more of as a reliever, honestly. If the Mariners keep playing well and the Astros versus Red Sox wild card would be crazy. Yeah, it would be crazy. Very crazy. I'm going to do my All-Star ballot today, actually. Hey, Joes, with the market being so barren for pitching, who do you think that we could acquire J Happ? Sure, he's not on the top of my list, though. I'm not really, you know, he's not the top of my list. What would make my Yankee year complete since my favorites, since my friends Herman and Andujar with Sanchez and Sevy is to see Acevedo there, I would be ecstatic and will be in New York. Peter, where is it that you live at now? You live in Florida?
Thirst for more. Coors Light is colder, cleaner.
Walker's a pro? Yes, he is.
What's next? Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Dodgers are 15-5 in the last in the last 20 games. Yes.
That's proudly particular.
Yes.
The standard for paint professionals, only at local paint and hardware.
Are there any sub 250 hitters in the Yankee lineup concerning you? Let me read the names. Sanchez, nope. Stanton, nope. Didi, nope. Hicks, maybe. No, not really. He's been hot over his last. I think he's batting like 330 something over his last like couple of games. Bird, nope. I'm not concerned about any of the sub 250 hitters. And stop looking at batting averages, guys. Stop. There's way too many numbers now to be looking at that. We do not mention Ellsbury's name on here, guys. We don't. He's the man that is not to be named. I think Gary knows how to speak English, but he's more comfortable speaking Spanish. He understands English, but it doesn't come out fluid, so he doesn't really speak it that well. He's not comfortable doing it. He understands like a little bit here and there and stuff like that, but he's not. Mad Bum has been injured. It's not, guys, it's not anything serious. If you look at his injuries, they're not that crazy. Best playoff pitcher. Scherzer is pretty damn awesome. Hell yeah. You know what? I'll tell you this right now. I know it's easy to say this now, but even back then, I was advocating for it. When Max Scherzer was a free agent, I wanted the freaking Yankees to go after him and get Max Scherzer. People are like, oh, it's too much money, too much money. I'm like, yo, Max Scherzer is a freaking bulldog. He's a straight ace, and he's a guy that's going to give you his all, and no matter what start, he's going to be out there, and he got great stuff. And the Yankees never even went after him, and I thought that was a mistake. That's just me personally. What do you think about the WAR statistic? I think that's a really good statistic to take a look at, too. Wife and I are going to both games in D.C. on the 18th and also the game in Philly on the 25th. You going to be at any of those games, bro? The D.C. games, no. Possibly the Philly game, I might go. I might go to that. I'll keep you guys updated. Yankees, who do you see making the All-Star game? As of now, I see Judge, Didi. I don't see Didi making it, unfortunately. I see Torres making it. I see Judge. I see Torres. I see Chapman. I see Sevy. Those are the Yankees that I see making the All-Star game. Possibly Chad Green. I can't understand Spanish, but I can't understand Spanish. Okay, so judging by one start, that Mad Bum is done. Okay. Mets need new ownership. That's not my business. With the Mets, it seems like people are Mad Bum haters on here. I have no idea why. Kershaw's overrated. Kershaw's just hurt. He's not overrated. Scherzer is the best right now, hands down. Yes. But the Giants did not say anything about Mad Bum. They did not say anything about any player. So don't say that. Mad Bum is the man the Yankees need. Yeah, but they need to lose. That's the only way that the Yankees get him. Can't believe the Tigers couldn't win with Verlander and Scherzer. Yeah, it's crazy. That just proves how hard it is to win. And they had Miguel Cabrera when he was winning triple crowns. So, just what it is. Hey, Joey, would you trade Andujar, Frazier, and Chance Adams for Bumgarner? I'd be hard-pressed. I think that the Yankees could get that deal done without including Andujar, though. Nice. We got to chop it up in Philly if you go. I'm a big fan. Thank you, man. I hope so. See you putting words in people's mouth. Don't you understand? Okay. Well, you guys are fighting. Don't know why. Why are people mentioning Kershaw? Kershaw's not a guy that nobody's trading for. He might get the call up, bro. And Herman is good, guys. Just believe in Herman, man. That guy is. I want him to get his first win. I really do want Herman to get his first win. But Lowe, I want to see Lowe come up too. I want to see his stuff in person. Who's the best pitcher for the Yankees? Severino. Bro, I don't think you understand. Madison, I think Severino is better than Kershaw and Mad Bum. I don't think you understand. Madison Bumgarner in the postseason is like on another level. Like it's a big distinguishable difference. He's been an ace. He's a true ace. I feel like Severino needs to be paired with a guy like that, like a 1A, 1B kind of scenario, because it's, sometimes Severino could get a little. He's still young. He's a little excitable. So having somebody there that's still in their prime, hell yes. People, oh God. Kershaw breaks the tax penalty anyway. We're not talking about Kershaw. Kershaw's not part of this. Giants did get Longoria and McCutchen. I mean, honestly, just because they acquired those guys, if they're out of it, I don't see. They have a horrible farm system. It's possible they could go ahead and do it. They could push ahead, and they could just say, you know what, we'll sell. Kind of like how the Yankees did. JD Martinez might have had that. Yo, he left early again with that back spasm, y'all. I don't know. JD Martinez or Ohtani for DH in the All-Star game. I think it should be JD Martinez. He deserves it. He's been hitting the shit out of the ball. He should be starting. Ohtani should probably hit in the and I think that I think this year the All-Star game is on in a National League field, right? It's in Washington. So since it's in Washington, I think that they could actually have him as a pitcher, and then in the next inning, like they could probably do it like that. Like they'll have him as a pitcher, and then in the next inning he'll hit, kind of thing. And they could do that if the Angels allow it. I wish the Indians would start to suck that we get Kluber. The Indians are going to win that division going away, guys. So don't even look at that division. Okay, let's see here. Man, if we could somehow get... Yeah, that would be great. Red Sox finally lost. Nice. Half game. Half game is nice. Oh, the Yankees back in first place because of percentage points? Is that true? Yes, we are, guys. Guess who's in first place? The Yankees. That was easy. Miss Mark Teixeira, I remember him being hurt often, but I don't know, 1 year, yeah. Yo, what's up with this guy, Astros Rants guy on Twitter? He's hilarious. Yeah, I don't pay attention to him. I live in Tampa, 5 minutes. Okay. Nice. In Tampa. I don't know how Verlander's doing this. First place, y'all. First place, back in first. 2 games up in the loss column. The only, well, not the only column that matters, but the column that matters to me. Brooklyn Zoo in first. What? The Klubot is awesome. Yes, he is. Trust me, if JD is injured, that lineup is so much less intimidating, and especially without bats. I agree. I agree. Fully agree. Let's see here. The Astros got lucky to win with that pen last year. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to win it this year with the pen. Winning with starters like that. And without Pedroia. Well, goodbye. I'm heading to tomorrow's game with my family, riding by Subway 7. Nice. Is it me or did Dontrell Willis play for the Yankees? Boston going to be putting on their Apple Watches again. Yeah, well, they're at home, right? Oh, man. Joey, quick basketball question. I truly believe that LeBron is going to the Spurs to play with Kawhi and Aldridge. I wish, bro. Honestly. I honestly wish that LeBron would go to the Spurs. It's not a sexy choice, though. It really isn't. When you got... Number one, I kind of wish for him to come to the Knicks. But, you know, that... You look at the roster, how's that going to happen, right? But I would love for him to play with Kawhi Leonard. Love for him to play with... You know, he wants to play off the ball, you know. Philly's also an attractive place to go to. But LeBron says he wants to play off the ball more. So, Tommy Kahnle going to be called up until the... He's already on the 40-man roster. But when he gets his arm strength back, then yes, I see him coming back up. Cole Hamels, the guy said that you guys... That sucks. Is in the 8th inning right now with 1 out against the Houston Astros. Granted, he gave up 4 runs. Oh, shit, just gave up another one. Holy shit. Never mind. Never mind. I'm ready to talk some shit. Look at that. That's crazy. LeBron to Houston? Yeah, that's possible. Houston too. Bring LeBron to the Nets. I definitely don't see that shit happening. I'll tell you that right now. Houston Astros don't have Correa. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get off in about 5 minutes. So we'll get the rest of these questions in. The final questions, we'll get those in right there. But we will, yes. Hamels has a no trade against the Yankees. But Hamels is already on record saying that he would come to the Yankees. So.
I actually like the Yankees call on Pedro because they have the prospect.
Hold on.
You know, so you got to get it back. The thing that's interesting about Cole Hamels is he has a pedigree. You know he's going to pitch well in the postseason. He's been there.
You don't watch hockey, do you? I do not, honestly. Not enough to speak on it. How many Yankees will make the All-Star team? I said it. It's probably just going to be Chapman. Chapman, Gleyber Torres, Judge, Severino, possibly Chad Green, and maybe if the fans vote him in, maybe Andujar. Would you trade Didi for a great pitcher? No. Didi's not going to be traded. I don't know what people say. Did you read Keith Law's draft grades for the Yankees, the recent ones? Well, remember, Gleyber Torres. See, look, Cole Hamels right here saying he would like to play for the Yankees. Am I the only one that want a Yankees Astros ALCS instead of the Yankees? The Yankees Red Sox ALCS wouldn't happen. It's not possible for it to happen, actually. Honestly. I think he will get an. You're right about that. He'll get an extra boost, but he's already given up a bunch of home runs. Granted, it's Texas, but you're gonna come back to the Yankee Stadium.
Another trade to 20 teams, so he can block a trade to 20 teams. But the Yankees are one of those teams. But obviously, you heard him there when you saw those quotes. It doesn't mean that he's not amenable to maybe shifting some of those teams and going ahead.
I really dislike Tyler Austin. He's terrible. Well, now because he's doing bad, right?
His contract is, what, 6 years old? The landscape of baseball has changed in 6 years. I'm sure Houston was never a thought back then 6 years ago. Right. If they came knocking on the door right now,
I don't know if he's going to get into the All-Star game. Honestly, Didi would have to have a great, June and a great July, get back to, and then he'll get in.
They have money on the payroll. They have prospects. They're a perfect team that fits with this. And that'd be nice for him to go full circle.
Okay.
And be able to shut it down in Philly.
Royals A's, by the way, we're going to have bonus coverage of that coming up.
Jones, are you streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday.
They drafted one of the more interesting prospects. Oh, man.
Should I stream tomorrow?
They worked everything out here a little bit.
Should I stream tomorrow?
Anderson at the game tonight. He's sitting there as an instructor with the A's, and I started dreaming on the fact that Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll update you guys on Twitter.
And what Billy Bean and his people were able to do to pull this off. When I watched Kyler Murray,
I've answered a whole bunch of DeGrom and Syndergaard questions, so.
Ability, right? 20 years old, out of high school, he would have been a top.
I dislike the fact that Austin only has one swing.
Because he's a quarterback
Okay.
at a Division I school, not just
A lot of people are like that, really. Enjoy you're the most well-known Yankee fan, bro. We love you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys being in here. I really do. Didn't even want to trade. All right, I'll stream tomorrow. Will Bryce Harper get cheered or booed? I don't know. I think it'll be indifferent. I don't know. I don't think that they'll boo him. He hasn't done anything to the Yankees. Yeah, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow then. Austin needs to be on the... No, he does not. Thoughts on the Mariners? I mean, they're playing really well. Really well. Really well. They're playing really well. Honestly. So...
His dad was a pro baseball player, played football at A&M.
They will cheer. Actually, I think, yeah, tomorrow's a big game. Pretty big game, right? So I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Nice. First place. Mariners are pretty good this year. Remember they had 5 errors against the Yankees one game? Yeah, I remember that was last year. That was insane. I was like, damn. I think Dellin actually closed that game. I remember that specifically because I was driving up to a wedding, listening to the Yankee game. I was driving up to Massachusetts. Bro, Tom, I would love DeGrom or Noah, but I don't think it's happening with the Mets, honestly. Do you think Stanton will get booed when they play in Miami? No, because no, I don't think he will. I don't even think that the fans care enough down there. Ball Vinny is the most famous Yankee fan. I've seen him, but he doesn't even go to the Yankee games anymore. So he had some beef with the Yankees. I mean, I don't know, but he doesn't even go to Yankee games anymore. And he says what the people in the the vets in the bleachers told me. Andrew Miller, nah. Andrew Miller probably not, because he's been hurt. There's been a lot of injuries with him, and it's reoccurring injuries. See, those are the injuries that start to get you like an injury-prone kind of label that you want to stay away from, honestly. He's getting hamstrings, he's getting hips, stuff like that. Problems with his legs. So I think all of that stuff is like a reason. It's a knee injury, yeah. So it's legs, right? He's having problems with his legs. I think all of those problems for Andrew Miller are happening as a result of that postseason that he had with the Indians, where he was pitching out of the pen a lot. And you seen it last year in the playoffs. He wasn't the same Andrew Miller, and even this year now he's getting hurt and stuff like that. So that's what I think. So let me see here. A couple of more questions since we're up to an hour here. I would like us to see is bring up Adams. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Probably low is going to be the probably going to be the next one to come up. Roman, what are you saying, Roman? Do you like soccer? Are you watching the World Cup? I'll probably watch it, but I don't honestly. I'm not an avid soccer player, I'm a soccer watcher, or you know what I mean. Yes. Look, DeGrom is not bad in the playoffs either, so let's not paint DeGrom as like he's crazy. Anyway, guys, I'm about to get off now, but thank you so much for catching up today on this off day. While we were on this stream, the Yankees did absolutely nothing and then ended up in first place. Just remember, baseball is better in the Bronx, all right? Baseball is better in the Bronx, so let all those freaking Met fans know that baseball is better in the Bronx. And one last thing I did not get into. I don't like National League Baseball, okay? This is my last thing and the final point that I'll say right now. I do not like National League Baseball. One thing that I wish, not only do I wish that the Yankees take 2 out of 3, but I want the Yankees to stay healthy. I want the pitchers to stay healthy. I don't want anybody getting hit with a freaking pitch. I remember Severino, listening to him on the R2C2 podcast. Today, he's saying that he's going up against Syndergaard and he's scared. He's laughing or whatever. He's joking. But he's saying that he's scared that he doesn't want to get hit with a pitch by Syndergaard throwing 100 miles per hour. So that's the thing. Look, I always think that going into a National League park, the American League is always at a disadvantage. That's what I think. Because the pitchers and the National League going into an American League park, all they're going to do is play one of their bench players. You know what I mean? So they're just going to play their guy, an extra position player guy that's coming off of their bench and play him at DH. That's not a big disadvantage. An American League team goes into a National League city, and what are they going to do? They're going to end up playing a freaking pitcher that hasn't been hitting all season long, and hasn't been running the bases all season long to put him on the freaking bases to face these guys. And you know what? It's like, I just don't want a Chim and Wong situation happening. So, Guys, the one thing that we will pray for to the baseball gods, of course, is number 1, health. Number 2, win the series. And number 3, for Severino to shove those freaking Met bats up their asses and remind all the Mets that baseball is better in the Bronx. So that's what we're going to let people know, man. But thank you, guys. That is my hot take on National League versus American League. That's what I think. That's it. But like I always say, make sure you do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family that are Yankee fans this page. I really do appreciate it. Want to keep growing this page. And, yeah, that's all. So, like I always say, make sure you keep the pinstripes on. Keep them strong. Let's go Yankees, man. Peace.